Data for Change is a really important initiative and is something that I value highly.
If Data for Change didn't exist, there would be a need to create it, quite honestly.
We need more and better data now. And we don't have the right institutional framework for data production.
We have 6 more years to go to 2030 to measure ourselves. Have we achieved the goals that we set ourselves out to with the SDGs?
I think currently data is not really seen as a top priority in addressing challenges in international conversations. If you only have a small part of the pie, but you don't see what's going on with the rest of the pie, then you can't see exactly what the full picture is. And I think in order to have the biggest impact in making change, making real change in the world, I think it really is a question of investing in the data to see what's going on in the whole pie as opposed to a part of the pie.
Data for Change and Paris 21, the OECD are all playing such a key role in addressing challenges we're seeing in the climate, nature, and equity agenda.
Our Data for Change has really strong links to the local governments, the statistic offices, and the work that's happening on the ground. So if we can find a way to collaborate around that and bringing together the global corporates, their value chains, and really make sure that we have the data that you need to make change, we can really make progress.
Data for Change was created as a foundation just a few years ago, mainly because we are terribly off track with the Sustainable Development Goals. And here the Data for Change Foundation can make a really important impact and to help with this.
What I really like about Data for Change is the fact that they were open to listen to the challenges we're having.
One of the biggest challenges that companies face around sustainability is around collecting and managing and measuring accurate data within the 4 walls of that company, within each end-to-end business process, and then also looking beyond the company's 4 walls into the supply chain, both upstream and downstream.
Bottom line, it's not just good collaboration that we need to decarbonize, but it's also good data. We're at a stage right now in ESG that we've gone from not having a lot of data to maybe having too much data.
I think bringing the private and public sector together is very important.
What we want to achieve here is bringing together different stakeholders that are currently not talking to each other.
This is today corporates. We're here at the World Business Council for Sustainable Development LIES delegate meeting, but we also work mainly with statistics offices in the Global South, with public and private sectors all around the globe, academia and the OECD.
The aims of the Paris 21 Data for Change Foundation are to help with the transition from the use of good data to better policies to sustainable development. And currently this is not a priority, unfortunately. But we have to make it a priority if we want to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, for which we only have 5 years left.